In today's world, we're used to having constant access to information and being able to connect with people all over the globe. But have you ever stopped to think about how all of this is possible? At the center of it all are the undersea cables that span across the world's oceans, quietly carrying data at lightning-fast speeds. These cables form a crucial part of the internet's infrastructure, yet they often go unnoticed. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating journey of how the internet travels across oceans. We'll delve into the technology behind these undersea cables, the challenges they face, and why they're so important for keeping us all connected. So, join us as we uncover the secrets of this vital yet often overlooked aspect of our digital world. The backbone of global connectivity, undersea cables are like the highways of the internet, allowing information to travel smoothly between different parts of the world. These cables, despite being thin like a garden hose, stretch across the ocean floor, linking continents and making it possible for data to move between faraway places. They're incredibly important because they handle most of the internet traffic that travels between countries. Compared to other methods like satellites or wireless connections, undersea cables are much faster, more reliable, and can carry a lot more data. So while they might not be something we think about often, these cables play a crucial role in keeping us connected and ensuring that the internet runs smoothly across the globe. The engineering marvels beneath the waves. Installing undersea cables is a remarkable engineering achievement that demands careful planning, accuracy, and the latest technology. Before the cables are even put in place, experts study the ocean floor extensively to pick the best route. They consider things like how deep the water is, what the seabed looks like, and any risks that might be present. Once the route is planned, specialized ships with advanced equipment are used to lay the cables along it. This process is slow and meticulous, often taking several weeks or even months to finish. But the result is a network of cables that spans the ocean floor, connecting continents and allowing data to flow freely between them. It's a complex task that requires skill, patience, and a deep understanding of both engineering and the ocean environment. The science of signal transmission. After they're installed, undersea cables work like pipes for sending data using light pulses. Each cable contains many thin strands made of fiber optics, and each of these strands can carry huge amounts of data. The data is turned into light signals, which travel along these strands. They bounce off the sides of the cable in a process called total internal reflection. To increase how much data the cables can carry, they use a technique called wavelength division, multiplexing. This means they can send lots of signals at different wavelengths along the same fiber at the same time. It's like having many different lanes on a highway, all carrying traffic at once. This makes the cables incredibly efficient, allowing them to handle vast amounts of information and keep the internet running smoothly across oceans. Overcoming the challenges of the deep. Deploying and keeping undersea cables in good shape come with many difficulties. The ocean can be tough, with its rough conditions and dangers from things like earthquakes, landslides, and marine animals. These risks can damage the cables, so it's important to plan carefully and have strong protection in place. Fixing any problems is hard too, especially since the cables stretch over such large areas. When there's a fault, finding and repairing it can be a big challenge. It often involves using special ships and remote-controlled vehicles to reach the damaged cables, which might be thousands of meters under the sea. Despite these challenges, engineers work hard to keep the cables in top condition so that they can continue to support our global internet connections. Safeguarding critical infrastructure. Protecting undersea cables is extremely important for global communication. There are international agreements and regulations in place to ensure that these vital infrastructure assets are installed and maintained properly, remaining accessible and neutral to all parties. Efforts are ongoing to strengthen the resilience and redundancy of the undersea cable network. This includes developing new technologies for detecting and repairing faults rapidly, as well as diversifying routes to reduce the impact of disruptions. By safeguarding undersea cables and improving their reliability, we can maintain uninterrupted communication worldwide, ensuring that the internet remains accessible to everyone. The future of transoceanic connectivity. The increasing demand for high-speed internet highlights the growing importance of undersea cables in maintaining global connectivity. Technological progress, including the introduction of next-generation cables capable of transmitting data at faster speeds, holds promise for enhancing the capacity and reliability of these crucial infrastructure networks. Furthermore, as the use of internet-enabled devices expands and 5G technology becomes more prevalent, the reliance on undersea cable infrastructure is expected to rise. This anticipated growth is likely to drive additional investments in the development and enhancement of undersea cables. By adapting to these emerging trends and advancements, we can ensure that the digital pathways of the future remain robust, resilient, and equipped to address the evolving needs of an increasingly interconnected world. In essence, undersea cables will continue to serve as the lifelines of global communication, facilitating the seamless exchange of information across vast distances and contributing to the sustained growth and development of our digital society. The journey of how the internet crosses oceans shows how clever and determined people can work together globally. Undersea cables, stretching from the depths of the ocean to every corner of the world, are the vital connections that keep us all linked together. They let us talk, work together, and come up with new ideas like never before. Looking ahead, this journey reminds us how technology can bring us closer, empower communities, and change the course of history. It's a reminder of how we've come together to create something amazing, and how technology continues to make the world a smaller, more connected place.